the abdomen. Looking at the relationship between the autonomic nervous system and the abdomen. Clearing fear from the abdomen and lower digestive tract. This fear sits both in the 4 dense levels of the body, but particularly in the physical tissues and in the etheric body. In the iliopsoas region, deep within the body, the laws of nature are particularly lively. The Devata intelligence of this area is becoming more orderly, intelligently prioritized, and comfortable within itself. Inflammation is settling down throughout this whole region. Consciousness turns inward. This resets the tissues to a liberated state that is greater than anything previously experienced. How? By purifying imbalances first, and then re-establishing proper material position. All tissues of the lower torso are washing with waves that oscillate between sacred silence and the dynamism of transformation. The energy medicine is peacefulness. We know that peace is based on progress. It is not that the tissues solidify into a static, idealized position. It is that they organize change around evolution. The sense of whole self, represented by the hips, lower back, belly, pelvic floor, and abdominal organs, is awakening to the cosmic blueprint that underlies this area. At a more material level, the hips also represent fullness. We are in the likeness of the Creator. Peacefulness, or progress, and fullness are the energetic values washing this area of the body. Self-acceptance and self-trust are resonating at an even deeper frequency than progress and fullness. Self-acceptance and self-trust are oscillating back and forth between the physical form and the field of consciousness. These values are activating in the relationship between the soul and the body. They are integrating into this essential relationship. Self-acceptance and self-trust, the flow of truth, are cultivating intimacy in this relationship. The other 2 energy centers, head and heart, are engaging harmoniously with this change. They are integrating the body's original fundamental blueprint. Integration is occurring within the 3 main energy centers, head, heart, and gut. The body is becoming quieter, as if listening to the story of higher functioning. Neural wiring changes and adapts around this flow of awareness. Multiple generations of beliefs, attitudes, taboos, and misconceptions regarding the function and status of the pelvic region are dissolving. This purification reflects into the heart energy center for ancestors as well as yourself. The taboos and misconceptions are particularly responsible for fear and lack of self-trust. Times when the mind was overwhelmed by false beliefs to the point that the experience of wholeness was lost, left impressions. These are impressions of being less than, as well as being under-resourced and separated from divine being. Clearing grief, loneliness, rejection, and loss from the heart energy center. These discordant feelings are also clearing from the meridians that run vertically through the heart and the whole body. The fullness of compassion is flowing to yourself in the past, isolating out the times when you unknowingly accepted beliefs based on illusion, insufficient information, and concepts of separation from wholeness. Direct experience and the essential truth of union are applied with compassion. The softness, the love, and the compassion create receptivity in the hearts of the ancestors. Then the truth comes in a palatable form. It uplifts the ego or sense of self, even as it transforms the fundamental, underlying false beliefs into understandings that sharpen the path of evolution. When the truth dawns, the path forward narrows. In the material field, evolution brings discernment, discrimination, and more delicacy to the path of action. At the same time, it expands and liberates the inner field of experience. It was not uncommon for ancestors to develop habits of avoiding this superficial narrowing of the path, clearing the word sacrifice, clarifying the meaning in this case as a favorable action that supports progress. The fear and feelings of insufficiency were in the muscles and bones. They were in the connective tissues. Deeper than that, they were in the cells and subcellular plasma. These imbalances colored the electromagnetic spectrum within the cells of the muscles and bones, of the reproductive, excretory, and urinary systems, and have been responsible for imbalances in these areas. Gently, delicately, attending to these discordant feelings at the subcellular level of the body. The cosmic blueprint is a frequency of light. It is infused with profound compassion. Engaging this blueprint, the body's healing intelligence creates a condition in the cells that dissolves the discordant feelings from the astral through physical levels of the cells. Genuine self-acceptance, appreciation of your divine form, and sweet love is flowing through the entire abdominal region of the body. Integration of invincibility in this area is occurring. Fear of self-betrayal and impressions of suffering are dissolving with the broadened perspective of how every experience upholds evolution. The neurochemistry is reflecting the boundless resources brought to this area through consciousness. The ability to access resources moves from the source of creation to the court of light. From the court of light, the resources are distributed to the intelligence of the abdomen. At the astral level, consciousness takes on the form of the flower of life. This form is so integrated, so stable, and so universal that it optimally communicates pure intelligence both to your body and to the universe at the same time. This pure wisdom speaks through your individual body and your universal body. The ancestors are listening. The epigenome is reflecting higher truth. All the tissues and organs of the body benefit from this transformation. Thank you for being with me.